Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to another speed build. We're building in Chestnut Ridge again. I believe that's what it's called. It's the new horse ranch pack that just came out, and we are building on, I believe it's the smallest lot. It's a 20 by 20, the cozy corner house. So I believe that's what it says in the top left. I am super out of breath. I'm pregnant and out of breath, and my dogs might be making noise, but that's okay. We're gonna get through the next 12 minutes. It's fine. Yeah, so a little bit about the build. I originally did not want this to be like a horse ranch home. I wanted it to be a nectar making home, almost like a historic, like French cottage nectar making ranch, but like starter. And it's not a starter. I have also yet to look at the price of these items in the game. Like I don't know how much the bed is. I know that both the beds are awful quality for your Sims. I love them. I think they're really beautiful beds, but your Sims will hate them, which is a little unfortunate. I wish they maybe gave us like one really good one and like a crappy one, but they both look so beautiful. So I will continue to use them probably. Actually, in this one, I don't think I use it. I don't think so because I keep using it, and then so I just tried something different, and I wanted to kind of go for like this French vibe or French cottage type vibe, I guess. So I use a lot of cottage living in this pack, and what else? Obviously, this horse ranch, but yeah. So I do end up putting a barn in the back. Like I shift a lot over a bit, and I put a barn back there, and I thought maybe it'll just be like a nectar making barn, but I end up putting stuff for a horse in there. So you could easily take that out and rearrange it to be a nectar making little barn. But there is a space for it in the house. I also wish I kind of maybe did like a cellar area, but I didn't. It's just in the main area because keep in mind, I did want this to be a starter. At this point, I probably knew it wasn't going to be a starter. There is 2 bedrooms upstairs with 2 bathrooms, and then there is um, another bathroom on the main floor with it could be like an office. There is like a little nook upstairs for an office, like a real nook. But the little room on the main floor could be used as a separate office or another bedroom if you wanted it to be. But I use it for nectar making. I just figure the sim, whoever lives here, is just starting out nectar making, so they're not like too sure. So maybe they just bought this place, or was given to them, and they don't plan on having any horses or anything in the barn. So you could sell all that stuff and then move it into like all the nectar stuff into the barn. But yeah, so I'm just building a little gazebo back here. I really wanted the exterior to kind of like be done. I think I am struggling with landscaping this lot only because the it's just a dirt patch. There is a way that I tried doing this voiceover yesterday and I failed. But there is a way that I noticed yesterday that I could do the terrain to be a bit like the terrain paint to make a bit more sense for this lot. So maybe I'll try that again. Technically, I feel like with this house, there should just be like a starter home. It's a 20 by 20 lot, so it's going to be like the cheapest lot in the world and or in this world. So I think a starter home would be really nice on here. Yeah, I have a couple ideas that I'd like to do for this lot, but we'll see. We're kind of just going around. And then I'm also trying not to do like I know I only posted the build I think for release day, I think, and then now this one. So this will be going up today. But I don't want to just do like an overload of horse ranch. I'm going to try and do a normal go back to the suburbs or something maybe, but we will see about that. I don't know. It's so much fun building with the horses and stuff. And I actually got a chance to play after I put out my first video. I went into the game and I played, and it was actually really fun. I think the mini goats is. I also played with the mini goats. I didn't get any sheep or anything, but I did play with the mini goats. I feel like they're a lot. They could pretty much be their own like their own full task, like on its own. They're very needy, and I feel like building a relationship up with them is really challenging. I don't necessarily know if I would get them again. Um, if I was playing with like horses and stuff, like I don't know. But I also think building a huge farm would be really fun with everything that we have. Um, like cows and chickens and the beetles and like all that stuff. Like I really would like to do a build like that. I attempted these what's the largest lot? I think it's like a 64 by 64. I attempted building that in this world, or like a full like ranch, but like just horses and stuff, like no cows or anything. Um and I was just so over it. I I feel like what I was trying to do wasn't being like executed properly. Like I don't know. I just don't think it like fit properly with what I was trying to do, but that's okay. That happens. I will come back to it eventually. But yeah. So also I use the sofa here again. I really like the sofa that we got with the horse ranch pack. I know we got like lots of gameplay, which is amazing. But sofa wise, like maybe if we got like one more sofa. We have so many sofas in the game, so I should not be asking for another sofa. There's like a bunch of other things that are probably more important. Um, and like I just think that there could have been like a more plain. I don't know what I'm like looking for. Maybe it was maybe that's just a me thing. But everything looks really good anyway. But yeah, this is the little nectar making area I did. So it's just makeshift for now, probably. Like maybe they just like furnished everything and came in. Also this checkered floor, I really like it. Um, yeah, I really like it. I keep watching people do that in their homes and it looks so good. It used to be like not nice to do that, I think. Like it was so like outdated to have that done, but now I think in like the right colors like it looks nice. I think like the gray instead of a black, or like a really washed out black looks nice. But yeah, I really like the kitchen. The counters are great. Um, they're easier to use, the colored swatches on those counters, than it is to use a lot of the colored swatches on other counters, if that makes any sense. I feel like some of the colors are just so bright and like vivid, and you use that color and you cannot mix any other color around it. But these allow you to be able to do that. I don't know. I think they blend really nice is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this is the bedroom up here. I've been dying to use this swatch of the rug, so I finally used it. Whether it goes or not, I don't care. I used it. And then this room, this is the little nook, and then the other bedroom upstairs I keep completely empty. So that is for you to do if you would like to, or if you'd like to keep it empty. I don't mind an empty room every now and then, especially if I'm doing like a build just for like my game. Because if I want to grow the family, or if something comes up like a new skill or something, I can easily add and I don't need to rethink the whole build or make them move or build them a brand new house. I have a spare room which can be whatever it needs to be. So I keep that blank. And also my chair is super squeaky if you can hear that. Also you will notice, not here. So this is where I was like, I really like this light blue. I'm going to change all the shutters to this blue swatch. I knew I was not going to keep that current brown color. I just kind of wanted all the shutters up there. And it's not terrible. I don't mind it, but maybe I wouldn't mind it with like a different wallpaper on the exterior. Maybe not so much this brick. So I do go back and I change these shutters to be the darker brown swatch, but you will see that here in a moment. I'm trying to make it work. I keep telling myself if I add more greenery, it'll look good, but I think it just looks too washed out. So I think that the light blue shutters will look really great against maybe like a white house, or even like a darker wallpaper. I'm not too sure. I haven't like really played around with it too much, but yeah. Um, I think this brown turned out really nice, and I keep the light blue on the barn. I think it's so cute. I love that light blue color. But yeah, here I am just kind of going around. I don't end up keeping that tree, not what I wanted. The landscaping is a little bit all over the place just because by this time I was trying really hard to figure it out. And I was like, it's just not going to look 100% because it's desert and I'm adding green. and that is hard to do sometimes. So, but we make it work in the end. I wish I could. Like, I don't know, this the vines going up the house. I really like that. I love that touch, but sometimes it's just so hard to do in The Sims. So I will let you watch me painfully try to landscape while and terrain paint with some music instead of me talking over it, because all I'm going to say is how much I don't think I did a good job on that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's build. If you guys have any build suggestions or anything you want to see with the new pack or with any other pack for that matter, comment down below and let me know. And I can get that done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This build is actually already up on the gallery if you want to download it. My gallery ID is down below in the description. I'm pretty sure it's still listed, but I will put the right information in the comment. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you